Welcome to Translogic. I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. What's this thing? It's a Yike bike. It's a new form of personal transportation, and today we're checking it out. So you might remember those bikes from back in the day. They were penny farthings. They were the ones with the big wheels up front and the small one in the back. Well, this is similar to that in design, but the purpose of this is all about mobility. It's all about functionality and efficiency. You can fold this thing up. It weighs about 22 pounds. Put it on a strap, or you can just put your hand under the seat and grab it and pick it up and go. Someone might look at this thing and think, well, I'm not going to take this from my house to the office, and that's not the point. The point of this is so that you can go from here to the train station, get on the train, take it from the train to your office. Well, are you going to walk 15 blocks to the station? No. With this, you just rock it out. All right, here with Stuart from Yike Bikes. Stuart, thanks for being with us.
Good to meet you.
Tell me a little bit about how all this started, how you guys went from an idea to this thing.
Grant Ryan, the CEO of Yike Bike, came up with an idea that he needed a new form of urban transport, but he wanted it to make it the smallest, lightest fold-in bicycle in the world.
You guys kind of have two versions of these, right? One that's a carbon fiber, which by the way looks awesome, kind of Batman's reclinable getaway car.
Yeah. So this is the carbon fiber, and then there's a version called a Fusion, which is a copolymer composite version with an aluminum frame.
Which will be heavier, obviously, but is going to cost less.
The carbon version is $3,800.
Okay.
And the Fusion version is just under $2,000.
On here, there's regenerative braking in the front. So when you simply let off the accelerator, the bike begins to slow down on its own. You can't come to a complete stop using the brakes. It's only meant to slow you down. So going down that hill there, I couldn't have just stopped if an alligator ran in front of me, for instance. You know, to get used to driving this thing, you use your hips to steer. The handlebars, which are ingeniously placed behind you in case something were to happen, and I had to stop abruptly, I could just step right off. No problem. The turning radius is really limited by this foot peg on the side, so it's not like you're going to take this thing and make quick turns, but you're only going about 12 miles an hour. It's a lot of fun. The acceleration on it, because it's an electric motor, a little bit of get up and go. It's not the most comfortable thing. You could see being on here for more than 20 minutes or so, your bum would start to hurt. But once you get past those simple facts, it makes a lot of sense and it's fun. You guys have a bit of a covert history with Yike Bike, right? So tell me a little bit about the beginnings there.
Yeah, it was very closed doors. We didn't tell anybody what we were doing. Wife didn't know what I went off to.
She didn't know even what you were doing?
Not for the first couple of months, which was good fun. And then it was all down to how the bike was launched into the world, and we didn't want any media getting an idea of what it was that we were designing.
So where do you guys go from here? I mean, are they going to be quicker, more efficient, lighter? You're going to put wings? Is that something maybe in the future?
There will be additions of additional brake for the rear. There's future development for cost savings, and that will be got ongoing over the next coming years.
All right, so at the end of the day, this thing's a purpose-built vehicle, and it fulfills that purpose really well. Plus, it's fun. What more do you want? Seriously, what else do you want? All right, for Translogic, I'm Bradley Hasemeyer. See you next week.